Hey everybody, welcome. So glad you're here. Today we're talking about something super important, especially if you're a caregiver in an adult family home in wonderful Wisconsin. You guys are amazing, you know that? You do so much for people. You're like real-life superheroes, seriously. And even superheroes need to know the rules of the game, right? So we're going to talk about something called the HCBS Settings Rule. Sounds a bit like a secret code, doesn't it? But don't worry, it's not complicated. It's actually all about making life better for the people you care for and for you too. It's about kindness, respect, and making sure everyone feels truly at home. Now, HCBS stands for Home and Community-Based Services, fancy words. But the idea is simple, it means people getting care should feel like they are living in their home. Not just home, but home. And they should be part of their community, just like you and me. This rule is a big deal because it helps make sure that happens. It's like a guiding star for caregivers. It points you in the direction of awesome care. It helps you understand how to support people in living their best lives. Think of it as a recipe for a happy, respectful home. And who doesn't want that? It's all about empowerment for everyone involved. This rule isn't about adding more stress to your already busy day. Oh no, not at all. It's actually designed to make things clearer. It helps you understand what truly great care looks like. It's about protecting people's rights. Their right to choose, their right to privacy, their right to be treated with dignity, all the good stuff that makes us feel human and valued. This rule helps ensure that adult family homes are places where people can thrive, not just live, but really truly thrive. It's like making sure the dance floor is open for everyone to show their moves, no matter what. So why should, as a caregiver, really get to know this HCBS settings rule? Because it's your partner in providing top-notch care. It's like having a friendly guide whispering helpful tips in your ear. Understanding it helps you make confident decisions. Decisions that honor the people you support. It helps you create an environment where independence isn't just a word, it's a reality. And let me tell you, seeing someone blossom because they feel respected and in control, that's the best feeling in the world. It's why you do what you do, right? So let's dive in and make some sense of it all. It'll be fun, I promise. Alright, so this HCBS settings rule, why does it rock? Well, imagine living somewhere where you get to make your own choices, like what time you wake up or what you want to eat for breakfast. Sounds pretty basic, right? But for some people, especially those needing care, those choices can sometimes get lost. This rule is here to say, hey, everyone deserves to make choices. It's about making sure that an adult family home feels like a real home, a place where you're comfortable, safe, and most importantly, where you're you. It's not just about having a roof over your head, it's about living a full life. The rule really focuses on community. And I love community. It's all about connection. This means people living in adult family homes should have the chance to be part of what's happening outside their door. Going to the local coffee shop, joining a club, volunteering, or just taking a walk in the park. Normal life stuff. It's about breaking down walls, not building them up. The HCBS rule encourages caregivers to help residents connect with their communities. This isn't just nice, it's essential for well-being. It's like opening the windows and letting the fresh air in. Everyone feels better, more alive, more connected to the world around them. Think about it from the residents' perspective. They want to feel like they belong. They want to have friends, hobbies, and experiences. This rule helps make that possible. It emphasizes that services should be tailored to individual needs and preferences. Not a one-size-fits-all approach. Because everyone is unique, right? We all have different likes, dislikes, dreams, and goals. The HCBS settings rule champions this individuality. It's like saying, your voice matters, and we're here to listen and support what you want for your life. That's a powerful message. It builds trust and happiness, which is what we all aim for. And for you, the caregiver, this rule is a fantastic support. It gives you clear guidelines on how to provide care that truly empowers people. It helps you understand your role in fostering independence and choice. It's not about being restrictive, it's about being creative and supportive. When residents are happier and more engaged, your job can become more rewarding too. It creates a positive vibe for everyone. It's like everyone in the house is dancing to the same happy tune. And that makes the whole place brighter. So, this rule, it really does rock for everyone involved. It's a win-win.
Mr. Johnson, you seem a little down today. Everything all right? Did the squirrels steal your newspaper again?
Sighs. Oh, hello, Sarah. No, not the squirrels this time. It's just, well, the annual fishing contest at Half Moon Lake is next week. I used to go every year with my buddies. Won it twice,
Wow, a two-time champion. That's amazing. So, why the long face? Are you thinking of entering again?
Oh, I couldn't. Not anymore. Living here, it's nice, but it's not the same. I probably can't just go off to a fishing contest. Too much trouble, I suppose. And I wouldn't want to be a bother to anyone, you know.
Mr. Johnson, being a bother is the last thing you are. And guess what? That HCBS settings rule we talked about? It's all about making sure you can still do the things you love, like fishing. Especially if you're a champion. We need to defend that title, right? Going to community events like the fishing contest is exactly what this rule supports. It's about you being part of the community, enjoying your hobbies, and living your life to the fullest. It's not just about staying inside all day.
His eyes light up. Really? You mean I could actually go to the contest? But what about, getting there and my gear and, well, everything?
That's where I come in, and our team here. We can help figure out the logistics. We can arrange transportation. We can make sure you have everything you need. The rule says we should support you in accessing your community and engaging in activities you choose. So how about we look up the registration details for that contest, champ? Let's get you back on that lake. Those fish aren't going to catch themselves, you know.
Sarah, you're a lifesaver, or maybe a fish saver for the other contestants. Oh, this is wonderful. I need to find my lucky fishing hat and call my old fishing buddy Frank. He won't believe it.
That's the spirit, Mr. Johnson. Let's make it happen. This is exactly what the HCBS rule is all about, making sure life is full of possibilities and joy. Now, about that lucky hat. Is it the one with the singing fish on it? Because that one is truly special. We'll make sure it's packed and ready for your big day out on the water. This is going to be so much fun for everyone to see you shine.
All right, let's talk about something that's at the heart of everything. Respect. It's a small word, but it has a huge impact. The HCBS settings rule is big on respect, and dignity, and privacy. These aren't just nice ideas, they are fundamental rights for every single person you care for. Think about how you like to be treated. You want people to listen to you, right? To value your opinions, to give you your space when you need it? Well, it's exactly the same for the residents in your adult family home. Every single person deserves to be treated like a star because they are one. Dignity means recognizing the inherent worth of each person. It's about treating them with honor. This shows up in so many ways in daily life. It's about knocking before you enter someone's room. It's about speaking to them respectfully, not talking down to them. It's about involving them in decisions about their own care, no matter how small. For example, asking, "Would you prefer to wear the blue shirt or the red one today?" instead of just picking one out. These little things add up to make a person feel valued and seen. It's like rolling out the red carpet for them every day. It shows you care about them as an individual, not just as a task on a list. Privacy is another huge one. Everyone needs privacy. It's about having your own personal space. It's about keeping personal information confidential. The HCBS rule says residents have a right to privacy in their personal rooms. This means their room is their sanctuary. They should be able to close their door. They should be able to have private conversations on the phone or with visitors without being overheard. It also means their personal belongings should be respected. You wouldn't want someone rummaging through your things, right? So, always ask permission. It's about creating a safe space where they feel secure and their boundaries are honored by everyone. And remember, respect also means supporting their independence in personal care activities as much as possible. Instead of doing everything them, see what they can do your support. Maybe they can comb their own hair, even if they need help with buttons. Celebrating these abilities, no matter how small they might seem, is a powerful way to show respect. It tells them, "I see you, I value your abilities, and I'm here to help you be as independent as you can be." This approach builds self-esteem and makes people feel more in control of their own lives. It's like being a supportive coach, cheering them on from the sidelines every single day.
There we go, Mrs. Davis. Your bookshelf is looking nice and organized. Is there anything else I can help you with before I check on the lunch preparations? Perhaps some tea to go with your book?
Oh, that would be lovely, Maria, thank you. Just a chamomile, if you please. And, Maria, could you perhaps remind Tom that when my door is closed, I'd really prefer he knocks and waits. He just burst in earlier when I was on a video call with my granddaughter. It was a bit startling for both of us, you see. I do enjoy his company, but sometimes I just need my quiet moments.
Oh, absolutely, Mrs. Davis. I completely understand. Your room is your personal space. The HCBS rule is very clear about your right to privacy, and that includes having your door respected. I'll have a gentle chat with Tom. He means well, but we all need to remember to respect each other's privacy and personal boundaries. How about we also put a little "please knock" sign on your door, just as a friendly reminder for everyone? Something cheerful, maybe with a picture of a flower?
A sign would be wonderful, Maria. Thank you. It's not that I want to be unfriendly, but sometimes a lady just needs her peace. And I like to choose when I have visitors in my own room. It's important to me to feel like this is truly my space, where I can relax and feel secure. You know, like my little sanctuary, where I can recharge my batteries and just be myself without any unexpected interruptions. It makes such a difference to my day.
I get it completely, Mrs. Davis. And that's exactly what we want for you here. The HCBS rule also talks about choice in your daily schedule and activities. So, if you prefer a quiet morning for reading, that's your choice. If you want to decide what time you have your tea, that's your choice too. We're here to support those choices. Now, about that chamomile tea. 1 sugar or 2? Or perhaps you'd like to choose from our selection today. We have a new lemon ginger that's quite popular.
Mrs. Davis? Maria? Am I interrupting? I just wanted to ask if Mrs. Davis might like to join us for a game of checkers later. But only if she's free, of course. And if she wants to. No pressure at all from my end.
Smiling warmly at Tom and then at Maria. Tom, that's very thoughtful of you to ask, and thank you for knocking. Checkers sounds lovely. Perhaps after my tea and my chat with my granddaughter is properly finished. Maybe around 3 o'clock. I'd enjoy that very much. Thank you for respecting my quiet time.
Winks at Mrs. Davis. See? Teamwork makes the dream work. Respecting privacy, offering choices, and clear communication. It all comes together beautifully. Now, Mrs. Davis, that tea is calling your name. And Tom, we'll see you at the checkerboard later. This is what a happy, respectful home feels like, where everyone's needs and preferences are considered. It's all about finding that perfect balance for everyone involved in our little community here. All right, it's time for Aquanda. You've got questions about being a caregiver in Wisconsin, especially with this HCBS rule, and we're going to get you some answers. Let's make it simple and clear.
Q1. As a caregiver, do I have to let residents do whatever they want, even if I think it's not safe?
That's a great question. The HCBS rule is all about promoting independence and choice. But safety is super important too, of course. It's about finding a balance. You should support residents in making their own choices. But you also have a responsibility to ensure their health and safety.
So, if a resident wants to do something that might be risky, the first step is to talk about it. Discuss the potential risks and see if there are safer ways to achieve what they want. It's about person-centered planning. This means working the resident and their support team to find solutions that respect their choice while managing risk. It's not about saying no right away, but about problem-solving together. Q2. Can residents have visitors whenever they want in an adult family home? What if it's really late?
Good one. The HCBS rule emphasizes that residents should have visitors at any time, just like if they were living in their own apartment or house. The home shouldn't have strict, limited visiting hours for everyone. However, this also needs to be balanced with the rights and needs of other residents in the home.
For example, if late-night visitors might disturb others who are sleeping, that's a consideration. The key is to have clear policies that support visitation, while also ensuring the home remains a comfortable and respectful place for everyone. It's about flexibility and communication. Maybe there's a common area where late visitors can be received quietly. It's all about making it work for everyone involved. Q3. What if a resident refuses to participate in activities or take their medication? What are my responsibilities then?
This can be tricky for sure. Residents have the right to make choices, and that includes the choice to refuse care or activities. Your first step is to try and understand why. Are they not feeling well? Do they not like the activity? Are they worried about side effects from medication? Talk to them. Listen to their concerns. Provide information and encouragement, but you generally can't force them.
Document their refusal and the reasons if known. And importantly, communicate this to your supervisor and the resident's healthcare provider or support team. They may have strategies or be able to adjust the care plan. It's about respecting their autonomy while ensuring their health and safety are monitored. Q4. The HCBS rule talks about community integration. What if a resident doesn't want to go out into the community?
Choice is paramount. Community integration means residents should have the to access and participate in the community. It doesn't mean they go out if they don't want to. Some people are homebodies, and that's okay.
Your role is to ensure they know what's available. Inform them about local events, activities, or resources. Offer support if they do want to participate. But if they genuinely prefer to stay in or participate in in-home activities, that choice should be respected. The goal is to make sure the full community involvement is always there, not to force it. It's about empowering them with choices, not making choices for them. Always remember that their comfort and preference come first in these situations.
Okay, let's talk about one of your biggest superpowers as a caregiver. It's unlocking independence. How cool is that? The HCBS Settings Rule really shines a spotlight on this. It's all about helping people do as much for themselves as they safely can. This isn't about you doing less work. Oh no, it's about shifting you work. Instead of always doing someone, you're doing them. Or you're creating an environment where they can do it themselves. This helps build their confidence, their skills, and their sense of self-worth. And that's just an amazing gift to give someone. It's truly life-changing for so many individuals. So, what does this look like in real life? Let's say you're helping someone get ready in the morning. Instead of dressing them completely, maybe you lay out 2 outfit choices and let them pick. Maybe they can button their own shirt, even if it takes a little longer. Encourage that. Or perhaps they can comb their own hair if you put the comb in their hand. These small acts of independence add up. In the kitchen, maybe a resident can help wash vegetables, set the table, or choose the menu for a meal. Even if their contribution seems minor, it's contribution. It gives them a sense of purpose and control over their daily lives. It's about celebrating every little victory. Another big area is decision-making. The HCBS rule wants residents to be in the driver's seat of their own lives as much as possible. This means involving them in planning their days. Ask them, "What would you like to do today?" Or, "We have a few activities planned, which one sounds best to you?" This also extends to their care plan. They should be involved in discussions about their goals and how services can help them achieve those goals. When people have a say in what happens to them, they are more engaged and often happier. It's like co-creating their daily masterpiece, and you're there to provide the palette and brushes they need. Remember, supporting independence also means allowing for some risk. I know that can sound a little scary, but think about it. We all take small risks every day when we learn something new or try to be more independent. The key is dignity of risk. This means allowing someone to try something, even if there's a small chance they might make a mistake or struggle a bit, as long as it's not unreasonably dangerous. It's about balancing safety with the person's right to learn and grow. You are there to provide support and a safety net, not to prevent them from ever trying. This approach fosters resilience and a can-do attitude, which is incredible to witness. You know how I always say, be kind to one another? Well, in caregiving, it's also work together with one another. Teamwork truly makes the dream work, especially when it comes to supporting residents in adult family homes. The HCBS Settings Rule encourages this big time. It's not just you, the caregiver in a bubble. It's you, the resident, their family, if involved, their case manager, doctors, and anyone else on their support team. Everyone playing their part, all working towards the residents' well-being and happiness. It's like a big, wonderful orchestra, and each instrument is vital to the beautiful music you create together. Active engagement with residents is job number 1. This means really listening to them, not just hearing the words, but understanding what they're trying to tell you. Ask open-ended questions. How are you feeling about that? Or, what would make this better for you? Their preferences, their goals, their dreams, these are the roadmap for the care you provide. The HCBS rule puts the person at the center of all planning and decision-making. This is called person-centered care. It means their voice is the most important one in the room. So, make sure you create lots of opportunities for them to share their thoughts and feelings in a comfortable way. Now, let's talk about legal agreements and personal choices. Residents might have legal guardians or powers of attorney. It's super important to understand who has the legal right to make certain decisions, and to respect those legal frameworks. But even when someone else has legal authority, the resident's own choices and preferences should still be sought out and considered to the greatest extent possible. The goal is always to empower the resident as much as possible within those legal boundaries. It's about clear communication with everyone involved. Knowing who is responsible for what helps avoid confusion and ensures the residents' rights are always protected effectively. And don't forget the families and other support team members. They can be amazing resources. They often know the resident best, their history, their likes, their dislikes. Keep them informed, while respecting confidentiality, of course. Invite their input, especially when developing or reviewing care plans. When everyone is on the same page, communicating openly and respectfully, it creates a strong support system around the resident. This collaborative approach helps solve problems more easily and ensures that the care provided truly reflects what the resident wants and needs. It's all about building those strong partnerships for the benefit of the person you're supporting. It's a beautiful thing when it all comes together. All right, we've covered a lot today. You're all doing such incredible work as caregivers. And learning about things like the HCBS settings rule just makes you even more amazing. But guess what? The learning doesn't stop here. Just like I'm always learning new dance moves. Some better than others, let's be honest. There's always more to learn in caregiving. Things change, new ideas come up, and every resident is unique. So, being open to continuous learning is like giving yourself a superpower upgrade. It helps you stay fresh, effective, and provide the best possible care. It's all about growing and glowing. So where can you find more information? Wisconsin has some fantastic resources. The Department of Health Services DHS website is a great place to start. They have information specifically on the HCBS settings rule, training materials, and updates on any changes. Don't be shy about looking things up. Knowledge is power, right? Your employer or agency should also provide ongoing training and support. Ask them questions, share your experiences with other caregivers. Learning from each other is incredibly valuable. It's like building your own little support squad, all dedicated to awesome care. There are also advocacy groups and organizations dedicated to the rights of people with disabilities and older adults. These groups often have wonderful resources, workshops, and information that can help you understand different perspectives and best practices. They can help you become an even stronger advocate for the people you care for. Remember, the HCBS rule is all about rights and choices, so understanding these from all angles is super helpful. It's like getting different camera angles on a situation. You just see more clearly, and that clarity helps you make even better decisions every day. And finally, never forget the power of observation and listening to the residents themselves. They are your best teachers. Pay attention to what makes them happy, what frustrates them, what they're trying to communicate, even if they don't use words. Every day is a chance to learn something new about the people you support and how you can better meet their needs according to the spirit of the HCBS rule. Keep that curiosity alive. Keep asking, keep learning, and keep on shining your amazing caregiver light. You make such a difference. Thank you for all that you do, truly, from the bottom of my heart.